Vitamin to stop proteinuria and repair kidneys. Over 37 million adult Americans today suffer from chronic kidney disease, a sign of the rising prevalence of renal disease. What's more scarier is that a lot of people don't even know they have it until it's too late. Early kidney disease sometimes exhibits no symptoms, allowing the damage to worsen unnoticed for years until a diagnosis is made. What if I told you, though, that there are natural remedies that can both halt and even reverse the harm caused by kidney disease? Vitamin D and green propolis have powerful protective effects on the kidneys and can significantly reduce protein in the urine, one of the hallmarks of kidney disease. Keep watching as I reveal the hidden cure for kidney disease your doctor isn't telling you about. Let's first quickly review the definition of chronic renal disease. Your kidneys function as blood filters, eliminating waste and extra fluid while preserving the proper electrolyte balance. When you have renal disease, your kidneys can no longer adequately filter blood due to damage. Albumin and other blood proteins can seep into your urine as a result of this injury. One of the main indicators that medical professionals look for when diagnosing kidney illness is proteinuria, or the presence of protein in the urine. The greater the kidney damage, the higher the protein level in your urine. Chronic renal disease gradually worsens to total kidney failure if left untreated. The only treatments available at this time are dialysis, a painful procedure that artificially filters your blood 3 times a week, or a kidney transplant. Therefore, it's imperative to identify strategies to stop more kidney injury and lower proteinuria. This is when green propolis and vitamin D are useful. Let's talk about vitamin D first. It goes without saying that vitamin D aids in the body's absorption of calcium, which is crucial for healthy bones. However, recent studies have shown that vitamin D also provides strong kidney protection. Research has demonstrated a strong correlation between the severity and course of renal disease and low vitamin D levels. Your kidney function diminishes faster the lower your vitamin D levels are. Let's now discuss how vitamin D helps to prevent kidney damage and lessen proteinuria. First, vitamin D reduces inflammation. One of the main causes of renal impairment is chronic inflammation. Your kidneys are attacked by your immune system, which results in tissue damage and scarring. This inflammatory reaction is inhibited by vitamin D. Second, the renin-angiotensin system, or RAS, is triggered by vitamin D. Your fluid balance and blood pressure are managed by this system. RAS dysfunction is frequently seen in renal illness. Your kidneys are protected by vitamin D, which helps them function correctly once again. Third, fibrosis is lessened by vitamin D. When your kidneys develop fibrosis, scar tissue accumulates and damages them. This fibrosis and the ensuing decrease in function are avoided by vitamin D. Fourth, vitamin D increases your kidney tissue's oxygenation. Reduced oxygen causes cellular deterioration and death. Oxygen supply is improved by vitamin D. Lastly, vitamin D has direct protective effects on kidney cells. It results in reduced cell death by lowering apoptosis. Also, it supports regular cell function. As a result, vitamin D both stops more kidney damage and increases the capacity of your kidneys. Better kidney function and less proteinuria follow immediately from this. Correcting vitamin D deficiency has been shown in several trials to lower urine protein levels and halt the course of renal disease. Over the course of 3 months, vitamin D supplementation significantly reduced proteinuria in one trial. Compared to patients with low vitamin D levels, individuals with adequate levels had a much lower likelihood of having high proteinuria. Another study discovered that vitamin D decreased both fibrosis and proteinuria. Renal function was improved in the patients. Having enough vitamin D in the blood is essential. 30 to 60 nanograms per milliliter is the standard set by major health organizations for adequate vitamin D levels. Unfortunately, values below 30 nanograms per milliliter are seen in up to 75% of patients with renal disease. The good news is that it's simple to maximize your vitamin D levels. To get optimal levels, have your levels checked and then add vitamin D3 pills or sublingual drops as needed. Prioritize moderate sun exposure as well so that your skin can naturally create vitamin D. As a cheap and safe supplement, vitamin D ought to be part of everyone's regular regimen. Let's go on to green propolis, our second kidney powerhouse. Propolis, which is made by honeybees from plant resins, has been utilized by people as a medication for thousands of years. But in terms of renal advantages, propolis is not all made equal. Brazil's green propolis, which comes from Baccharis plants, has special therapeutic ingredients shown to shield your kidneys in a number of ways. To start, green propolis has strong anti-inflammatory properties. It inhibits inflammatory cytokines, enzymes, and free radicals just like vitamin D does. This reduces the risk of kidney damage from an excessive immune response. It also prevents fibrosis. TGF-beta 1, the primary inducer of fibrosis in kidney disease, is blocked by it. Kidney function is preserved by green propolis via avoiding fibrosis. Thirdly, oxidative stress is lessened. Free radicals can cause oxidative damage to your kidneys more than other organs. Green propolis's antioxidants block these dangers before they can harm renal tissues and cells. Fourthly, it stops cell death. Reduced renal function over time is the result of lower cell death. Lastly, it actively promotes kidney cell repair and regeneration. This permits your kidneys to repair any damage already sustained. Research on animals demonstrates that green propolis converts these preventive benefits into practical advantages. Green propolis reduced proteinuria in rats suffering from chronic renal disease by 29%. It preserved renal function and decreased fibrosis and oxidative damage. Proteinuria in diabetic rats was reduced by 36% when they received green propolis treatment. Renal function improved overall. Green propolis supplements reduced proteinuria in human patients with type 2 diabetes and early renal failure by 22% over the course of 3 months. Additionally, their oxidative stress and inflammatory indicators were decreased. Green propolis, like vitamin D, need to be regarded as an initial treatment for renal disease sufferers. Use premium goods made from uncontaminated Brazilian Baccara plants that include propolis. Green propolis and vitamin D combine to protect your kidneys in a variety of ways, including by minimizing oxidative damage, promoting regeneration, avoiding fibrosis, lowering inflammation, and blocking cell death. To prevent kidney disease development, minimize proteinuria, and maintain kidney function, a highly effective natural approach that is often disregarded is supplementing with green propolis and optimizing your vitamin D levels. Use green propolis and vitamin D's ability to cure kidneys to take charge of your health from now on. Your general health depends on your kidneys. Don't wait to get diagnosed with kidney illness when there might already be significant harm. To prevent proteinuria and further kidney damage, begin supporting your kidneys right away with vitamin D and green propolis. I am aware that there is a ton of fresh information here. Let's recap the key takeaways. Kidney injury is indicated by protein in the urine, or proteinuria. In order to halt the progression of renal disease, proteinuria must be reduced. Lower than 30 nanograms per milliliter vitamin D levels are linked to a quicker deterioration in renal function. Renal impairment and proteinuria are decreased by optimizing vitamin D. Brazil's green propolis has potent anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, antifibrotic, and cell-regenerating properties that help preserve the kidneys. Research on humans demonstrates that green propolis reduces proteinuria and enhances kidney function, particularly in diabetics who are at risk for renal disease. Together, vitamin D and green propolis can lessen proteinuria, prevent kidney damage from progressing too quickly, and maintain renal function. To reap the benefits of vitamin D and green propolis, you don't need a prescription or a doctor's clearance. Today, take charge of your kidneys' health. I hope this movie was entertaining and useful to you. In order to ensure that you never miss a new video, if you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and enable alerts. Tell relatives and acquaintances who could benefit from this information on kidney health. Your assistance really benefits our channel.